Joe Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at the Mad Marauders Sgt. Slaughter. Look, this is so far just initial glimpse, initial look. So far, this is my least favorite of the Mad Marauders figures, but it's Sgt. Slaughter, so I'm going to buy it. And we're going to check it out here. It is a deluxe figure. It is essentially just a repaint of the Sgt. Slaughter that came out before, but I'm pretty excited about it. It's something different. It's going to look different on the shelf, and let's open it up and check it out. It was not a pass. Well, no Sgt. Slaughter figure is going to be a pass for me. And look, I'll tell you this right now. Think about this one. Sgt. Slaughter still around, very, very available at conventions and appearances and whatever else. And that last Sgt. Slaughter figure that they did, it's not worth getting signed because it's just a box. This one actually has a window, so if you want a Sgt. Slaughter figure signed by Sgt. Slaughter, a G.I. Joe one, this is the one to get because it's got this beautiful window here where his signature is going to look great. Whereas that initial release in the old style packaging, like I said, not even worth getting that one signed. Okay, lots of stuff in here. I'm pretty excited. I'm mostly excited about the itty bitty ditty bag, or as Lenny, what did he say? He just called it the bitty ditty bag, I think. Look at that. Oh. This alone is worth the price of admission. Okay, USA, beautifully tampoed on there. That's actually really nicely done. Got the shoulder straps, the drawstring, the handle to carry. Great piece. Very nice. Once again, I don't know why. Hang on, let me get everything out of here and then we'll start talking. There are some mysteries here. So many hands. I'm a huge Sgt. Slaughter fan, as I have said in every Sgt. Slaughter review that I have done. I first met him in maybe 99-ish. I went to a manager's conference for Electronics Boutique and had no idea what I was getting into. Like, they hired me and sent me to this manager's conference. And it was a pretty amazing experience, to be honest. But Sgt. Slaughter was there. I had no idea he was going to be there. To be honest, I don't remember why he was there. It's not like there was a G.I. Joe game or anything. There was... I don't think he was there with a WWF game. I could be wrong about that, but I don't remember that being a thing. Ooh, he's got some kind of brown crud going on in his ear. Yikes, what is happening? Oh, whoops, I zoomed the wrong way. That's horrible. Now, I imagine this is some kind of junk that's just going to scratch away, but it isn't. It looks like it's a hair paint that got down in his ear. Am I going to have to return this? No. Okay, there we go. That's coming off. Oh, yeah, and this came from... oh, gosh, where did this come from? I can't remember if this came from Pulse or Big Bad. All right, well, it is coming off, as you can see. I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys, but it is going to scrape off, so that's just what I'm going to do. No reason to return that. Except that he's got some kind of weird paint situation on his eyebrow up here too. That may be from his... No, his hat's not brown. Ooh, got some issues on Sarge here, and that is not wiping away. Man, I really don't want to... Oh, wait, yeah, it is. Okay. All right, we're good. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at, I am going to clean his head up, and he's going to be fine. It's got that same great portrait. A little more hair, maybe, but that's okay, because this is action figure Sarge. Member of the G.I. Joe team. Feels good. Plastic is solid. As you can see, joints are moving all right. Got that great waist rather than a cut joint. All right. So yeah, he feels good. Figures go, he is solid. I like that they added a little tampo right here of the American flag. I think that's a nice touch that differentiates him even more. And whenever they get around to, and I hope they do it in the same kind of packaging so we can get that one signed too, whenever they get around to a classified version of Mail Away Sarge, which I guess maybe would have big boas lower body so you could do the stripes and everything. But anyway, I'll buy that one as well. I like the detailing they've done on the boots here with the green. Looks really nice. I cannot get past the fact that it looks like he's wearing little green Daisy Dukes. Although, I guess the green cargo pockets lessen that effect slightly. But it's still just a weird... I guess it's better than if they had the light green go all the way up. But it is still kind of a weird look. I probably would have figured out a different way to apply these colors. Oh, he's still got... That's interesting. I had forgotten that Sarge... Did Sarge come out when this was still a thing? That's interesting. Okay. So, Sarge looks good. He has his little... I know this has a name. I do not remember what it is. Tell me in the comments. Little riding crop baton type of business. I know there's a very specific name for it. But I like when you guys fill me in on the information. And be sure and look in the comments, too. You wouldn't believe how many times people will comment the same thing over and over again. And I understand. You don't want to sit there and read everybody else's comments. But for the most part, you guys are all pretty helpful and informative. I personally find it to be worthwhile to look through the comments. So I think you all should. There's the hat. I really like the green. I think it looks great. And fits very nicely on the head. And then the sunglasses that are a little rubbery compared to the other ones, but the gold and blue looks really nice. Again, this is, look, if you're a Sergeant Slaughter fan, these are not quite as, those other sunglasses were top-notch, perfect fit, flawless. These maybe not quite as much, although I'm gonna kind of jam the hat on and maybe they'll hold them in place a bit. Ooh, no, maybe the hat doesn't even stay on quite as well as the other one, but I think that's perhaps a side effect of, you know, reusing molds. Over time they do kind of I completely lost my ability to speak. Over time, I believe they do sort of degenerate, and the with every generation of figure used from that same mold, the fit of the accessories, the quality, the sharpness maybe degrades just a little bit each time. So yeah, his hat and his sunglasses don't fit quite as perfectly as they did on that first Sarge figure. It's okay, but you can see they're not snug in place like they were on the other one. He's got that whistle again. that I probably won't put on this one, just to keep him a little more different. So we'll go ahead and stick that in the bag there. I also will not be giving him this blaster, because I don't find this appropriate for good guys, but I can certainly find use for it. It's a great looking piece, just not anything that I would give to Sergeant Slaughter. Got his 90-pound weights. Got more schmutz on here. I've got some black from I don't know what. These look great. They're fun accessories. Not anything I'm going to have Sarge using, but they go right into the ditty bag, whether it be bitty, itty bitty, or otherwise. The teeny tiny action figure, which I'm a fan of, and I really like that they did actually make it the Mad Marauders Sarge, who looks like he's wearing like a Green Hornet mask, but in blue. But it's okay, because it's a little tiny action figure, and it's a lot of fun. I like that. Came with some boxing gloves, which is fun. Not really a Sergeant Slaughter thing, but I appreciate the idea of him being an opponent for Big Boa. Still hoping one day for a Rocky Balboa in the G.I. Joe line in some form. We will see. I like the blue. I think it's going to look... It'll look good if you choose to display him that way. But again, my Sergeant Slaughter is not a boxer, so into the ditty bag they go. And then the multitude of hands. I'm going to have to go look at my other Slaughter and see what I have him doing. I think this one may get... Actually, I'm pretty sure this one's going to get those grappling hands. He's got a salute hand, a couple of pointing hands, and then fists for punching, which I believe I've got the fists for punching on my other Sarge at his hips. So... yeah, this Sarge is going to be ready to grapple. As a matter of fact, I might even just take his hat and his sunglasses off and have him, like, ready to go, ready to fight. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm actually trying to remember now if the other Sarge even came with swappable hands. He did, because I've got, I think. Yeah, this one, he's getting ready to grapple with Nemesis Enforcer. Although I would like maybe a little angrier face to go along with those. All right, let's get that last set of hands in the bag, get that little baton business in there. So that's everything I'm putting in the itty bitty ditty bag. I'm not going to put the action figure in there, because Sarge knows better than to just throw an unprotected action figure into an itty bitty ditty bag. So that's just going to be on the ground beside him, probably. And that is how Sarge is going to be on the shelf. I'll fix his legs up to look a little better. But there he is, Mad Marauders, Sergeant Slaughter. I still don't love the paint design on the legs, but the rest of him I like. And I like the colors. I think maybe what I would have done is just make all of this dark green, and then the knee pads and the pockets light green. And maybe that goes against the original figure, which I don't have. But I think it would look a lot better than what we've got here, which is not terrible, but isn't great. But it's going to pop on the shelf, and it's going to look great with the rest of the Marauders. So good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things. And until next time, buy what you like, puke.
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.